Hi, my name is Kimberly, and welcome to Kimberly's Sandbox. Back in 2015, I decided I was going to figure out a way to be able to liberate my life so that I could travel and feel like I was truly living. And after one hell of a year in 2020, 2021 came, and everything came together.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimberly's Sandbox, and today Dave and I are here to chit chat with you about some of the things we've been doing on Koh Samui. As you know, it's rainy season and it has been quite intense the last few weeks. I would say before Dave got here the weather changed, I would say by the first week of November, and it was just cloudy, and then we had downpour after downpour, flooding here on Koh Samui. I guess they hadn't seen flooding like that in the last 5 years or so. So now today we actually have some sun, and we've had some sun over the last couple of days, and it's been really beautiful here. So we're hoping that the weather has taken a turn. Would you say, Dave?
I said the rainy season was over a couple days ago, but nobody believed me.
So he brought the good weather with him, I think, once he came back from the States, back here to Thailand.
Actually, I've been here for 3 weeks, and every weekend the weather's been beautiful. It rained all week and then every weekend, so we still had time to go out and do some things.
So it's been an interesting experience, definitely. This was my first time going through rainy season here on Koh Samui, and I will tell you, it was like being in an alternate universe at times.
Probably never gonna stay for another rainy season again. People say they go places during December, like November and December. Now we understand. So if we're still here next year, which there's a chance we might be, might not be, but we will not be on this island in December. No way.
No, not especially, I mean, after what we've seen this past year. We had lots of flooding in the area. There's flooding coming into our resort area back here by the villas where we're staying. There's flooding out on the roads. I had water coming into the house. Downpour after downpour, day after day.
There was a fish on our road the other night, like a fish swimming. And there's not like a river there, so we don't know where the fish came from.
It's like really bizarre too, because like you have toads, like.
Well, this fish was swimming right in front of a frog. So there was a frog sitting in the middle of the road, and there was a fish swimming in front of it. We should have got it on video.
In the rains, when they come, like you hear toads like making noises in the middle of the night.
Hi, Belle.
Like,
Say hi, Belle.
all night long. And the rains, they set off the roosters back here, so I got a bunch of cock-a-doodle-doos going on. And it's crazy. And we've been going out into the yard and we see little tiny frogs everywhere. And
Kim may put a picture of one right there, right about this time in this video.
Yeah, so
maybe right over my face.
So we have a lot of frogs too, just because of all the moisture in the standing puddles, and we've had an explosion of frogs.
So what are we talking about today, Kim?
Well, we're actually talking about
Christmas.
And we're just trying to figure out some things we can do to be helpful here on the island. And Sisters of Samui, which is an organization here on the island, they do all kinds of great things for people here, food drives and different donations and things. But they were doing a gift giving thing for kids in the area. So they had a tree with a bunch of little cards on different kids' ages and so forth, and I picked several of them off the tree for them. Yeah. So we have varying ages, 2 girls, 2 boys, and we went to a Thai toy store today up in the Chuang area on the main road, on Ring Road, and we purchased gifts.
So we had a 1-year-old boy we had to get something for. We had to get a 2-year-old girl,
Yeah.
a 7-year-old girl, and a 10-year-old boy. And to be honest with you, the 7-year-old girl was the easiest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a cool doll. I mean, good sized doll. That was easy. And we really had to think about it. What does a 2-year-old girl really need? Is it like she's going to be picky? So we got her a little like cooking set with all these pieces of stuff.
It's
like things she can
thing.
things she can throw all over the place.
She can serve little pretend desserts on and things of that.
And what did we
nature.
get the boy?
We got him like a stacking Jenga type game.
What did we get the little boy?
Oh, the little boy. We got him a fake little cell phone that lights
Oh
up and
yeah,
has
yeah,
buttons
yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be hitting that thing and hearing a lot of noises and
Yeah,
stuff. So.
yeah, so I'm glad to do that. So I'll be dropping these gifts off to Sisters of Samui in about a week and a half or so when they do their next luncheon. And they do a luncheon about every third Wednesday each month. And they hold it someplace nice here on the island to go. It does cost, you know, some money to get in, and the cost ranges from like $600 to $800 baht. But you go in and they serve a nice luncheon. You get to talk with other ladies from the island, and also get involved if you want to in different things that they're doing for people here.
So when we were at the toy store, I snuck out when Kim wasn't looking, and I went to the jewelry store and I got her a gift. Isn't that right?
He's completely delusional.
Okay, Kim bought 4 gifts and she came out of the toy store with 5. So they gave her a gift. We both took guesses on what this thing is. My guess is it's a little knick-knack thing, like a little animal figurine. Kim's guess is nothing like my guess. So here, Kim, what's your guess?
I think it's some like Rocher like chocolates or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you, when you shake this thing, there is no way that's a chocolate.
Maybe not. No.
That is a figurine. I would even go so far as saying this is a turtle or a frog. Now, I don't know what's in this box, so we'll see.
Let's see. So this is our first Christmas gift here on the island. So we'll see what it
Probably
is.
our only Christmas gift on the
It
island.
may very well.
Oh, unless our friends here decide to buy some Christmas gifts. But nobody's gonna mail us anything.
All right, here we go.
So I'm saying it's a turtle or a frog.
I got chocolate and oh
There's no way that's chocolate.
no. And I need a knife.
No. You might need a knife.
I
Maybe
told
you'll get
you.
a knife. You don't need a knife.
Did you get it?
Kinda. I got half of it.
Here.
So let's see if I can create a viral video of me cutting myself. Ooh, that was close. Looks like fireworks. Here, Kim.
Okay.
Look at that thing.
Oh.
It's fireworks.
No,
We
it's,
got a half a stick of
it
dynamite.
is not. Give me that.
I know what it is now, maybe.
I do too. And we got a orange juice glass.
Just like I said, we got an orange juice glass.
And honey, that's like the perfect gift for you.
Look at that. Isn't that the nicest glass you've ever seen in your life?
So that was a really nice gesture for sure from the toy owner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what else have we been up to, Dave?
Working.
We have news. We are moving.
Oh yeah. So we're living in Lamai, which is the southwest corner of the island, and I think that if Thailand was recovered with tourists, that this would be the ideal location because it's a great location, but it's far enough away from all the craziness. Well, there is no craziness here.
Not right
So
now.
to be away from the craziness isn't quite as necessary. So we're actually moving north, way up to like the Shewang, Bo Put area. We don't know if it's Shewang or Bo Put because I thought it was Shewang. And I told somebody where we were moving. He goes, "Oh, you're moving to Bo Put." So we don't know, but it's up there. But what's really cool about it is it seems like we drive up there almost every day.
Yeah.
Maybe twice a day, and it's a 20-minute drive. It's a 15 or 20-minute drive. And because we do this every single day, we won't have to make that drive anymore. So what used to take us 20 minutes is going to take us 3 or 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it just kind of started to make sense because I was constantly going up there and I got involved in a singing group and I got involved in doing belly dancing. class, and I have some friends that live up there. And I like going up to the mall, walking through there. A good option to walk my dog Bella is at the mall, because it is a pet-friendly area and a safe area to walk her. So I'm kind of excited about getting up that way. And we've also looked into moving our gym as well. So we were at Koh Fit here in Lamai.
Which is a great gym.
It is a
if you're ever in
great
Lamai,
gym.
you join Koh Fit.
I'm gonna miss it because it is really nice and really cool. However, we are moving over to Elite Gym, which is kind of over by the mall, and they are running a special right now, $1,000 per month, and we were paying $1,500 per month at Koh Fit. So we'll have a little discount there, and it seems like it's decent. Would you say, Dave?
Yeah, so we went to the gym today, but forget the gym for a second. People ask us all the time, are things starting to open up here? And today, it does seem like every single day we're noticing a few, like one more thing open. It's not like, boom, everything's open all at once, because I would say up in that area, probably 80% of everything was closed.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's got a long way to go. But just today at the gym, we noticed that McDonald's and Burger King were open.
Yeah, by the mall.
Which is funny because I went fishing 2 weeks ago. And I went fishing with some Brits, some Australians, some French guys. And I heard them say something I had never ever heard anybody in my entire life say. And they said, I can't wait until McDonald's opens up. And I said, whoa, wait a second. Did I just hear you say what you said? And then they had their reasons, and I couldn't argue with them. But I had never ever heard in my life somebody say, I can't wait till McDonald's opens up. So they are going to be happy because there is new signs of life. The McDonald's, it was weird because you're walking down the street or driving down the street, and I mean, the McDonald's signs are closed. Like the McDonald's are closed and the Burger Kings are closed. Like they look deserted.
Yeah.
So it's slowly coming back. It's going to be years. You know, it may come back fast.
Who knows?
But it doesn't feel like it's going to come back fast. But even yesterday, we were driving and I noticed 3 scooter places. So you rent scooters here.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed 3 of them that actually had people there renting scooters.
Yeah.
So it's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, we go up in here to Lamai, to the main little tourist area, because we like to run down there. And we're starting to see people coming out, cleaning up the front of the entryways to their businesses. A few more massage parlors have opened up.
A few restaurants that look really cool. And
restaurants are
bars.
opening.
Some bars that look really
They're
cool.
out painting, they're refurbishing. We've noticed driving through the center of Lamai today, a few more places opened up, places we hadn't seen, you know, with their metal curtains drawn up. And things are picking up here, definitely. And as you're driving through Lamai, you can even see people walking down the street, which is something different we had not seen since we've come here. You can see foreigners here.
So let's tell you about our house a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's up in an area that we go to a lot. And if we moved from this house, one of the things I wanted was ocean views. Because a lot of the houses here, you see like this negative edge pool with expansive ocean views. We're not getting that house.
No.
But we are getting a house with ocean views, with a pool, with a beautiful patio area. I mean, it's a place we're going to be able to have friends over and stuff. But Kim and I, it's just us and the dog. We needed 5 bedrooms. We didn't need 5 bedrooms. But the house and the price, the location, the outside area, the comfort level inside. It's just a super comfortable house.
Yeah.
And it's actually split into 2 levels. So the top level is a great living area, a kitchen area, and 3 bedrooms. That's where we're going to spend 99% of our time. Downstairs, there's a big game room.
Yeah.
I mean, you could turn it into a gym, a dance studio, and 2 other bedrooms. We will probably almost never go down there.
Yeah. Well, ideally, I think it's going to be good for a guest, couple guests, to stay down there. They have their own space and their own living room kind of space per se, and they could use one of the rooms as an office or something too if they were working remotely. So it's going to be good for visitors.
Which, if we don't know you, maybe we'll let you stay with us. But if we do know you, you're definitely welcome to stay with us. So.
Yeah. So we're super excited about that. I mean, I really enjoyed being here at this villa where we've been staying since July. It's been very comfortable for me being by myself here. I've never been, nervous or afraid. Of course, I have my guard dog, Bella, but never was really concerned. And I don't feel like I'm going to be concerned being up that way either in this bigger home when Dave is away. So it will be good.
What's my YouTube channel?
Oh, so if you're interested in finding out more about some of Dave's adventures and his perspective on Koh Samui in Thailand, you can check him out at Almost Retired in Thailand.
Almost Retired in Thailand. So it's kind of a cool topic too, because I actually believe lots of people can almost be retired or can move to Thailand and almost be retired. With the ability to do things online now, when COVID hit, most people learned that they could probably do their job remotely. The cost of living over here is low, where a lot of people could probably turn their existing house into a rental and actually have enough money from their rental to move over here. But like some of the things we did is we still had an 18-year-old at home, and we paid for a lot of his gym memberships because he was super athletic, high level athletic. Well, we were paying for a personal trainer type of gym, a Muay Thai gym, and a fitness gym. And just those right there, we were paying $300 to $400 US a month. Well, when he moved out, we got to cancel those. Also, he had a pickup truck, and his car insurance was like $200 a month that we were paying. So we got rid of that. So just that by itself is like $600 a month. And then somehow we ended up with 4 cars in our family. We never needed 4 cars. So we sold 3 of them. And the car insurance we're saving on that is like hundreds of dollars a month. And the maintenance and the fuel and just those little tiny changes right there could well, actually, we didn't have any car payments, but if somebody had car payments, if you could remove 1 or 2 car payments from your life, you can live in Thailand.
Yeah.
So car payments and car insurance, that's not even talking about anything else, gym memberships and everything else you pay for. So just keep that in mind. I think this is possible. And the other thing about Thailand that I found, and Kim has too, you determine what your budget is here.
Yeah.
So we see people who come here and they say, I'm looking for a villa or an apartment for $350 a month. They'll find something. We're looking for a place for $650 a month. They'll find something. We're looking for a place for $1,500 a month. They'll find something. So just because you see somebody renting a place for like $1,000 a month doesn't mean there's not $300 options here.
Right.
So you determine it, and then you just have to put the word out. And either an expat or a local person will see your message and they'll respond to you. So you can live with whatever budget you want over here. So you don't need $4,000 a month or $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month right now. You can live great. But you could live really good for less than $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
I think $1,000 a month, somebody could live a relaxed, entertaining, simple life for $1,000 a month.
Providing that you're not dumping a lot of money every week into alcohol purchase, and that's something Dave and I don't do. We're not out partying or
Alcohol would add up. If we were going out to happy hour, 2 of us, that'd be at least $50 a night. There's $1,500 a month right there. So we don't have that in our budget.
That's not us. So hence why we can certainly live very well here for what we do spend.
And the food.
And the food's fantastic, very reasonable. And again, wherever you go to eat, you can eat a very fine dining place and spend lots of money, $200 if you want. Or you can go down the road and eat local for a couple bucks.
Yeah, a couple bucks. You can eat good here for $2 or $3 every single day.
Yeah, so it's all about what you want to do. And understand, Thailand's a great option. It is a long flight. Definitely, it's something you consider. So if you have a lot of family needs in the States, that can present some challenges for you. And we've been talking too. We're looking at other options. Maybe we will venture off and do another excursion to another place. We've been looking into Panama, Colombia, and Guatemala, and all these different places that might be a little closer to the U.S. as options. We even looked at Portugal too for a retirement type situation. But so far, Thailand is it for us. We do love Thailand. It's going to be very difficult to consider leaving here.
Yeah.
And we have several months to really make that decision if we're going to stay longer or if we're going to, venture off after a year and maybe head back to the States for a while, do some local traveling, and then figure out our next adventure. But we do have another adventure coming up, don't we, Dave?
We have another adventure. So we're going to go to Mount Everest base camp on a 14 to 17 day hike. We're going to do that in March or April of next year, 2022. And we're going to do it from here because I've priced airline tickets from here. And from Bangkok to Kathmandu, Nepal, it's like $200 or $300. So we'd be crazy not to do it. That's going to save us $1,000 just on the airfare.
Yeah.
So that's we're going to be doing that in March or April.
Yeah.
And the other thing is 100%, we will probably be in the United States next holiday season.
Yeah.
Next November and December, probably without question, would be in the United States.
Yeah, we're definitely missing our boys, and we're definitely we've got to see them by next year for sure. It's just too hard to not see them.
We've been talking for like 21 minutes. I think we should cut it.
I think so too. Well, thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll keep you posted on what's going on with us. Keep watching. Bye.